Welcome back, guys. In this video I'm going to be covering the new Jujutsu Shenanigans update for April Fools. So in this update they've released many new things and multiple different changes. The main one that I really want to go over is the changes to Yuji and Mei, but first I'll showcase the new character, which is Ryu. Now obviously if you haven't watched JJK, Ryu is just a character in JJK that has a curse technique called Cursed Output, and he just like shoots curse energy from his hair, and I'm going to be showcasing his moves. So the first move Ryu has is Granite Blast. I'll show you here. Now he just shoots a regular blue beam from his hair. It's pretty cool. And also this mini bar shows up. Obviously he has a cooldown to like how many times he can actually shoot his curse technique out of him. And obviously when the cooldown when the bar reaches full, it has something to do with his R ability, which I'll then show later on, but I'll show his first skill while holding it down now. Obviously you charge it up, you shoot a blast, and it does a lot more damage, which is one thing I noticed, and the bar fills up a lot more. Now the second skill is called Unsatisfied. I'll show you right here. Oh shoot, yeah, that skill is actually kind of cool. I'll show you again. He does like a 1-2 piece combo and then just shoots, I don't even know what it was, just curse energy at them. Now the first skill, I'll show it, is actually a TP, and it's pretty insane. Like you can't use it just like out of the blue. Like you have to actually be aiming at someone to actually use the third skill, and this is it. He like TPs to them and then slams them down. That's the first skill right there. Now the fourth skill is called Appetizer, and what he does is that he actually shoots out just curse energy like 3 times. Here we go. Like that. He just shoots out curse energy 3 times and it does damage. Like that. Now my bar is all the way filled up, meaning that I can't use any of my skill moves unless skill 4 I can actually use. I didn't even know that. Skill 4 you can still use, but I can't use my skill 1. How about skill 2? Yeah, skill 2 I can still use. Skill 3, I can still use skill 3, but skill 4 changes when the bar is full. It looks like a mini blast, but it doesn't really do damage. So to actually empty out the bar, you have to use your R special, and the R special is just this. He just combs his hair to like, you know, fix it all up and then replenish all his curse energy. Now I'll show you his R special when the bar isn't filled up. Like, let's just say it's filled up like a little bit. This is his R special now. He just says sweet and then it just goes back down. But that's his base move so far. Now he actually has an ultimate, which is kind of insane, and his ultimate is pretty broken. I'm not too sure if he'll actually get even more moves, but this is his ultimate right here. Now it's actually devastating, because if you're caught in it then you're guaranteed dead. There's no survival with hitting that beam, and it's pretty much just Rika's blast, which is pretty insane. Now if I use the R ability again, I just comb back my hair and I can now use my first and fourth ability as I wish. Now that's the showcase for the new character Ryu. He's labeled as Jane Juliet, and he really loves desserts. So I'll move on to the next character, and that will probably be Mei, which is Crow Charmer. Now the changes that they've done to Mei is that they have given her a new awakening. Now I've already seen the awakening and it's really good. So let me just I'll spawn a few dummies real quick. Now, just to make sure that if you want to use Mei's awakening, make sure that you always hold down your ultimate move. So I'm going to hold down G. Now I call in my crow, then I start flying my crow around the map. Like, this is actually so insane. I've never ever seen this in a Battlegrounds game before, where you're just casually just controlling a bird around the entire map. Now if you hit something like this, your ultimate just ends. Your bird just dies, it just ends. However, if you obviously control it well, and then you fly straight into someone. Now let's say I want to fly into someone. What I do is that I just press my ultimate bar again. So I press G again at someone. My burst stops, flies into them, and then just crashes and kills them instantly. It's a one shot and it's so broken. I'll show you again. Right here, crash down, just kills them instantly. Now, whether this can hit multiple players at once, I'm not too sure. Let me test that right now. Over here. Pull my bird. I start flying. Okay, no, it can only target one player, but the ultimate itself is insane good, and it does slightly less damage if you don't hit the player. Like if you hit the ground, like right underneath them, then it will do slightly less damage. Like if I hit like right there. See, like it hits the ground, it didn't kill anyone, but they're still left like very low HP, so you can finish them off straight after. But yeah, that's the changes to Mei. Now I'll move on to the final changes, which is Yuji Todori received a change to his counter. Now his counter, the main change is that his counter has a special finisher. I'm not too sure exactly how to activate it, but there should be a way how to. I'm pretty sure you have to land your counter multiple times. Like one. Okay. Okay, now this should be his finisher. Right here. Yeah, that finisher is insane. Like the effects, the way how my screen just changed completely different colors was actually insane. But yeah, that's Yuji's finisher right there. Other than that, there's not really any other major changes. There's probably a few bug fixes, you know, a few nerfs here and there. But those are the main changes for the April Fool's update. But yeah, overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the showcase. Please like and subscribe and support me as I obviously wish to grow my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.